here at Marlins Park. Glad that you're with us. Inside the broadcast booth, Paul Severino and Todd Hollinsworth. Well, Holly, you look at it, mid-August, games mean something for the first place Marlins. It has a nice ring to it.
It certainly does. You get off the plane, you smell the salt from the ocean. I mean, you feel the humidity, and it feels so good. I know these guys are so excited to be home. The challenge is in front of them. They've got the Atlanta Braves. This is a team that's played so well against them over the course of the last few seasons, particularly last year with a 15-4 record. But here's the kicker. They're limping right now. They're hurt. They got a couple guys down, a couple of guys out, and this is a golden opportunity for the Marlins to not only open up this season for themselves here in Miami with a win, but take a series. I love it.
There is no doubt that everybody in uniform, everybody that's been traveling for 23 days wants to put it all behind them. We'll do that in just a moment. First, to wrap things up, that road trip, and then we can move forward. This is the first game in the state of Florida since March 12th. 5 cities, 23 days, roster moves aplenty. There was a quarantine mixed in there, Holly. I mean, so much to unpack on that trip.
Well, and these guys have just been so, through so much. We're showing you the baseball side of it, but we talk about the fact that they've been on the road for 23 days. They haven't seen their families. They haven't seen their children. They've been isolated at times, quarantined other times. I mean, all this stuff's going on. And, oh, by the way, they're winning baseball games. I mean, they've just got to be so thrilled to be home, put that behind them in a positive way. And, oh, by the way, maybe the best win was their last one leading into this opening day.
Yeah, it's going to be great. New playing surface, new dimensions, a new home schedule. More on that to come as we go, including we'll talk with Marlins CEO and Hall of Famer Derek Jeter. We're glad to be back. We got more before the first pitch next. 7 months, unbelievable. Here is a look at the Braves batting order. Dansby Swanson in the top spot. This is not a completely healthy team. We'll get into that. Travis d'Arnaud hit second. Freddie Freeman, Marcell Ozuna go 3-4. Nick Markakis opted out, opted back in. And then Adam Duvall, Johan Camargo, Austin Riley, and Ender Inciarte. On the mound for the Marlins, the first guy to get 3 starts in his season this year. It's Pablo Lopez. He has looked good. Last time out against the Mets, Don Mattingly said wasn't as sharp as he's been, but still looked pretty good. So he looks to build on that and perhaps pick up his first career win against the Braves. Ready for baseball at
Alvarez and Aguilar. Cirelli does the catching, and our DH tonight will be Corey Dickerson.
Here is Travis d'Arnaud. To actually play a real home game. They were the home team in Baltimore. Didn't quite count. Here's a look at their order today. Jonathan Villar, Jesus Aguilar, and Corey Dickerson in the top 3. Matt Joyce, Brian Anderson, and Francisco Cervelli in the middle. Eddie Alvarez, John Birdie, and Magneuris Sierra rounding things out. On the mound for the Atlanta Braves, 4th start of the season, 8th of his career. 5th overall pick from 2017 out of Vanderbilt. It's Kyle Wright. In fact, the first player from that draft class to make it to the big leagues. And we talked to
All right, here we go. Braves defensively for tonight's ball game. Duvall gets the start in left. Inciarte, the Gold Glover, in center. Markakis, he's got a couple too, but back in the day with the Orioles, is in right. Riley, Swanson, Camargo, and Freeman. d'Arnaud behind the dish. Freddie Freeman, too, won a Gold Glove in 2018. It's a good team, but again, they're filling in. So they've got some guys in some different spots out there. Marcell Ozuna, the DH.
Well, we've talked a lot about professional at-bats. I got to imagine Corey Dickerson's taken at least one here